Bem-vindos ao nosso espaço, um mergulho profundo nos assuntos mais interessantes de esportes, ciências e temas gerais do momento. Aqui você vai encontrar conteúdo de qualidade, com análises empolgantes e descobertas fascinantes que vão expandir seus horizontes. Nossa missão é trazer informação relevante de forma dinâmica e descontraída. Queremos que você faça parte dessa jornada incrível de conhecimento e diversão. Se gostar do nosso conteúdo, não esqueça de deixar seu like e se inscrever no canal para não perder nenhuma novidade. Ative o sininho também. Aproveite!
If you love science, don't forget to like and subscribe. For centuries, philosophers have wrestled with the ship of Theseus paradox. If you replace every plank in an ancient ship, one by one, is it still the same ship? Now, let's take that classic paradox and scale it down past the atoms, down to the fundamental bedrock of reality, the subatomic realm. Welcome to the quantum Theseus problem. We often assume our identity is intrinsically linked to the physical stuff we are made of. But scientifically, that assumption is already shaky. Most of your body is replaced far faster than you realize. The water molecules in your cells turn over in days. Your skin cells are shed constantly. Even the atoms in your bones are replaced every decade. You are less a solid entity and more a dynamic, constantly flowing river of material. But this biological turnover is simple chemistry. We're talking about swapping entire hydrogen or carbon atoms. What happens when we look deeper, at the particles that constitute those atoms? The protons, neutrons, and electrons. The quantum Theseus problem asks, if we could microscopically replace every single quark, lepton, and boson in your body with an identical, perfect duplicate, would you still be the same person? The answer forces us to confront the very nature of identity in a quantum universe. In classical physics, particles are like tiny, distinct marbles. If you swap marble A for an identical marble B, the system remains unchanged. But quantum mechanics introduces a profound concept: particle indistinguishability. All electrons are fundamentally identical. They share the same mass, charge, and spin. There is no such thing as electron 1 foot and electron 2 feet once they are part of a system. From a physical standpoint, the universe doesn't track their individuality. This is where quantum field theory, or QFT, comes into play. QFT suggests that fundamental particles are not tiny marbles at all. Instead, they are temporary excitations or ripples within ubiquitous, persistent fields. An electron is just a localized surge in the electron field. A photon is a quiver in the electromagnetic field. The fields are the fundamental reality, and the particles are the energy patterns passing through them. So, if we replace every single subatomic particle in your body, the particles that are merely temporary energy packets in persistent fields, the core structure remains untouched. Your consciousness, your memories, your personality, all this information is encoded not in the transient physical matter, but in the highly specific, complex arrangement of these fields. Identity, therefore, is not about the material. It is about the asterisk pattern. Asterisk. Think of it like a sound wave. The wave is transmitted by air molecules bumping into each other. If you swap every single air molecule carrying the wave, the melody, the pattern, is preserved. You are the melody, not the individual air molecules. Your identity is the incredibly intricate standing wave pattern of information sustained by the quantum fields that make up your brain and body. Furthermore, the thought experiment might be slightly moot because, at the very deepest level, particles are already being exchanged constantly through vacuum fluctuations and quantum tunneling. Even without external intervention, your physical being is an energetic dance where particles briefly pop into and out of existence, borrowed from the zero-point energy of the vacuum. This perspective radically shifts the focus of the ship of Theseus paradox. The survival of identity in the quantum Theseus problem hinges on the persistence of information structure. As long as the specific configuration of quantum fields, the blueprint of your mind, is maintained, the substitution of the transient components is irrelevant. In the end, you are still you, not because you hold onto the original stuff, but because you successfully maintain the unique pattern that defines your existence. The quantum Theseus problem resolves itself by defining identity not as substance, but as pure information complexity. For more incredible facts like this, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications.